Okay, we're getting a late start on making the video for this, but we've decided to make a canopy for the aquarium. So all we've done so far is take lightweight number 3 furring strips and make a frame. You can see that that's the top and this is the face, and these are the ends. You can see the diagonal cut in the end. That's because that's where the aquarium is. The front of the canopy is going to open to get access to the lights and to the overflow box and some storage. So Josh is going to show you basically how the aquarium hinge is going to look. There, that's basically how it's going to work. Next step is we're going to cover the frame with some inexpensive hardboard, 1/8 inch hardboard material. We'll get to that next. So now all our hardboard panels are cut out and ready to glue and tack on to the frame. Make sure if you use a hardboard product, you notice one side is smooth and one side's rough. You want to leave the rough side out because in this project we're going to glue the finished product to the face of it. So we'll start by applying some glue. Slide our panel where it's going to end up and tack it in place. Okay, we've got the canopy covered in the hardboard, and now it's flipped upside down. And now what we're going to do is spray the entire inside of it in a gloss white so that any light no light will escape. It'll all be reflected into the tank. Okay, we've run all our finished stock, which is number 2 pine, through the router table to put that little round over edge to match the existing stand. And now we're gonna take some 150 grit sandpaper and sand all our finished stock before we cut it to length. Okay, so all of our pine stock is routed and sanded. And now we've cut to length the boards that we'll need to cover the top of the canopy. So now we're going to flip everything over one piece at a time, the hinge front and the main cabinet, and glue and nail the pine stock to the face. So now we have the top trim rail and the top finish material applied. Now we're going to flip the whole unit over and put the rail around the bottom that's going to form the lip to hold it on the top edge of the aquarium. Now. Okay, I'm working my way around the top. Remember, we need this part of the finished lumber to stick over the edge of the aquarium to hold it square on the top of the aquarium. So to do that, I've already measured the length on this one. I just have a 3/4 inch block that I'm sitting on the top rail. I bring it up to that and then nail it from the back. Alright, now we've got it flipped back over, right side up, with our bottom trim applied, and we've cut all the vertical slats to form the main carcass, and we'll just one at a time start in the corners and glue them in place. Alright, so we've got it all finished sanded and test fit the hinge, and then put a coat of stain on to match the lower cabinet. Now we're going to put 2 coats of satin finish polyurethane on and finish the assembly. Okay, we got 2 coats of satin varnish on it, and it's good and covered and good and sealed everywhere. So now we're gonna set it up and clamp it in place and prepare to put the hinge on. So we'll be right back. Okay, we have the 2 sections of the canopy temporarily clamped together with the hinge laying in the space, and I've started the first few screws, and we're going to be using a little device for the drill that's a drill countersink automatic centering device on one side, when you turn it around it's a screwdriver on the other side, and I'd really recommend something like this. This one's made by Stanley, but there's lots available, I'm sure. You can see inside here there's a small 16th inch bit to start the hole for the screw so we don't strip anything out, so we'll get busy.
What about C-fans?